Howdy everybody, I'm Dane, and the ban list just dropped like 5 minutes ago. I haven't looked at it. I've got it in a spoiler tag over on another thing on the Discord, and I'm just going to blind react to the whole thing. Now, really quickly, I wanted to talk about a couple of cards that I need to have banned, or restricted, I guess is a better way to put it, and a bunch of cards that or a couple of cards that I want to have on the ban list. So when I say banned, for the most part, I'm usually just talking about a restriction. I just want, something to go to 1, for example. But there is one card in particular that I want banned. And one of the reasons I want to talk about why I actually want some cards to be banned is because Vortex TCG made a really good point that we have so much consistency in Digimon now. Sometimes it's not actually hard to find that one-off anymore. So, I don't expect it, but a man can hope. And obviously, I want Mirage Galgamon to be gone. That's pretty much it. I want him banned completely. But the rest of the restrictions that I think are needed are going to be Ukomon, the Searcher one, Protoform, and Mother Shoto as a combo restrict. Ruin Mode kind of needs to go to 0 as well, because at 1, most decks are running it at 1 anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And then I also just want Baumon or any other hit for Takamika. A lot of people said Soluga, and that if everybody reckons that Soluga is the hit, then I agree that should just be restricted. Apparently this ban list is pretty big. Yeah, there's probably a bunch of other things I've forgotten. Oh, the memory gain cards, all of them. I just want all of them gone, and maybe just smaller hits to like Purple Hybrid. So my wants for this is Wormon for Red Purple Imperial. I've heard from a few people now that it would just kill the deck. Personally, I find it miserable to verse. So again, just a want. I don't expect it to happen, and I really don't expect it to happen. And I wrote Belga to 1 here, but only because Belga is another integral part to an engine that is able to just be too much. But I don't think that they'll hit that, and I don't really mind if it sticks around too much. I do like the Dusk Belga engine generally. I think that a lot of the problem cards for Purple Hybrid are just cards around it, I suppose, is the best way to put it. And then kind of just a want for Davis Kendigo, because I don't really like Versin Imperial as well. It's a very, very strong card. And I think if we get a lot of nuclear bans or hits on this list, that will just prop up again anyway. So let's have a really quick look at what the ban list actually looks like. So let's move this over here out of the way for you. And yeah, as soon as I click this button, I'm going to see what the cards actually are. So let's start with the first one. Yeah, I forgot about this card immediately, but banned, completely banned, go to 0. Matt Ishida, I totally agree with this. This card is pretty much the reason why why Purple Hybrid is just so disgusting, considering that every single turn you're able to play it out for free off your Duskmon and then just recycle your Jack Raids. But that's really good. I actually really like that a lot. Should have put that up for my Purple Hybrid hit. Everybody else has been talking about that. I can't believe I forgot it. I was in a rush to put all the, wants and needs together. So, take that how you will. Ban card, ban pair. Yes, dude! That's so good! Oh, you love to see it, honestly. That's so nice. Thank fucking God. So, ban pair, we don't have to deal with Mother Shoto anymore. At our locals, thankfully, not a lot of people actually played it, so I didn't have to deal with the brunt of it. But I was saying to a lot of people, if this card did not get hit, I guess is the best way to put it, or a choice restrict, that a significant portion of the player base would probably just leave, up and leave, because dude, these cards are just miserable to verse. It's unfun. So I think for the sake of fun, I'm just glad that this got hit. And then, whoa, that's a lot. So, let's start from the left here, right? Restricted, we got Blinding Ray, Jack Raid, awesome. Mirage to 1, I'll take that over nothing whatsoever. Fenriluga, this is the problem Fenriluga that plays out Kazuchi, awesome. Kuzaha is sick to see. I have not versed many of the Tau loops, but fuck that deck, it's so annoying to see. It's just an unfun deck to play against. Very Yu-Gi-Oh like. Yeah. And then Agunimon, Lobomon, Stingmon. So Agunimon and Lobomon, totally agree as well. I'm not so sure if I felt like the Lobomon hit is kind of necessary, considering that like not many people play. What is it? Ancient. Is it just Ancient Garu? Yeah, Ancient Garu again. Like, you know, it got its hit already, and yeah. So I'm surprised that, you know, that got a hit. But, you know, if a lot of things come down in power level, then that deck might crop up again. Stingmon to 1 is kind of crazy, considering that that's, you know, it's not Davis Ken, but I think that's still a good hit. Going back a little bit, Fenriluga to 1 is really nice. I think that the deck is going to have a much harder time trying to just combo. The entire deck is built to just trash and combo, so, like, you know, it's kind of good to see that, because if they, you know, 2-cost analog youth drop the Fenriluga in a trash, the only way that, like, they can get it is either, like, Call from Darkness, which is also a one of, or maybe Scorpoluchimon, which is kind of not a great card to have to run in the deck. But yeah, glad to see Blinding Ray and Jack Raid hit. These two cards are so problematic. I've been playing a lot of Magna X again, and Blinding Ray alone is just miserable when you're on the other side of it. I haven't been, because I'm playing Magna X, but yeah, when your opponent is like, oh, he has to swing so that he can gain his immunity effect, and you just go Blinding Ray, trash the top card, they're like, cool, it's whatever, we'll go to the next game, because it's so miserable. Yeah, so I'm glad to see Blinding Ray get hit, because that is the perfect hit to, you know, lower the power level of Magna X. Jack Raid to 0, and the combo of Jack Raid to 0 and, or to 1 and the banned Matashita is kind of crazy. Like, those are significant hits to specifically Purple Hybrid. Yeah, so I think that's gonna, like, tune the power level down a fair bit. I haven't seen any hits to things like Red Purple Imperial, so I think we're gonna start seeing that get a little bit hefty again. And Mirage to 1, everybody said it, we all wanted it gone. The card is so annoying to verse, it's just tiresome. So I'm sure that a lot of people are going to be happy about all of these hits, and I'm going to say it again, because as infrequently as we get ban lists, I am super happy that when Bandai drops ban lists, they clearly know what they're doing, because these hits, in my opinion, are just super significant. They're gonna do exactly what they set out to do. Yeah, and every time I look at a card on these ban lists, and I'm like, oh, this isn't enough. I think I said that with Nume X when I personally saw that. I was like, oh, it's not enough. You need to hit more in Numemon. And then like 2 weeks later, the deck had just dropped off the map. I did not realize how, like, insightful that sort of hit was, but yeah, again, in my opinion, I think that Bandai does a phenomenal job of, you know, hitting cards in particular. So this is really cool to see. These are really good hits, and they clearly are showing a, you know, good mindset of what needs to go. There might be cards that might have been missed, I suppose. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, we didn't even see Searcher Uko gone. Oh, that's a little unfortunate, actually, now that I think about it. No Suture Uko gone is a little bit rough, I guess. After all that praise, it's kind of funny to be like, oh, actually, you know, that kind of sucks that there's no Searcher Uko gone. Only for the fact that, like, he speeds up the game heavily. I personally, the most, like, cope defense I've ever had for Uko is just to say, like, oh, you know, he's great for decks that don't have a third rookie. He's great for decks that don't have a, you know, a way to search out particular pieces and whatnot. So that's cool, but I don't like that Uko speeds up the game for decks that really utilize him incredibly well. What else did we miss here? Ruin Mode, no hit. That's fine, I guess. It's just, I mean, the Kuzaha kind of cinches that a little bit, specifically for Tau Loop. But I think that, like, Ruin Mode can be an anti-fun card a lot of the time when you know, do a lot of comboing, you kill your opponent's board, and then you know, end it with a Ruin Mode, they can't respond, and then the game is over. So that's a little rough, I guess. I'm curious to see whether or not there is a bunch of any unlimited cards. I doubt it. Yeah, so I mean, that's really it. No, everything else has been pretty crazy. Curious to see what everybody else thinks about this list. Again, I think this is pretty phenomenal across the board, except for maybe you know, 1 or 2 missing hits. But usually these kinds of this is a lot of hits. So glad to see it. And yeah. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think you kind of wish you saw on the list, or how you feel about all these hits in the comments down below. And I'll see you on the next video. Because now I gotta fix up my Magna X profile. Shit, dog. Before that gets released. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!